Welcome to the IQ Buzz. This is your shortcut to everything important happening in the IQ AI ecosystem.
We're pulling out the biggest strategic insights from the latest November report.
And we're not just reading you a list of updates. We're really analyzing why this month feels like a major turning point. I mean, from huge financial wins to new initiatives for developers.
There's a lot to get through.
Yeah, a ton. But before we get into all the data, let's talk about how you can actually get involved. Because this ecosystem is moving fast.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to be a part of the growth we're about to cover, you really need to be an active participant.
Right. It's not a spectator sport.
Exactly. So, to own a piece of the future of AI and crypto, you should look into acquiring IQ tokens. It's the most direct way to align yourself with the network's success.
So where should people go?
Just visit IQ AI's swap dashboard. It has all the major exchanges listed right there. We're talking Binance, Upbit, and FracSwap, to name a few of the big ones.
And once you have those IQ tokens, you really want to check out the high IQ staking system. We won't get deep into the mechanics now, but the key number you need to know is the APR.
And that APR is currently what?
It's exceeding 60%.
60, wow.
Yeah, it's honestly one of the most attractive yield opportunities out there right now.
And it's not just about yield, right? Staking gives you more influence.
Exactly. It amplifies your voting power, so you can help shape the future of key products like IQ.wiki and the agent tokenization platform, the ATP. You get a real say.
Okay, so with that covered, let's pivot to the news. November was just dominated by this one massive financial achievement. We have to start with KRWQ.
We do. For anyone who isn't familiar, KRWQ is the fiat-backed stablecoin pegged one-to-one with the Korean one.
A multi-chain stablecoin.
Right. And its success isn't just technical, it's the market acceptance. It was immediate. Less than a month after launching, it surpassed 1 billion won in total trading volume.
A billion won. That's a huge milestone, especially that quickly. But the real story isn't just the number, is it? It's what that says about the infrastructure behind it.
That's the key takeaway. This was all deeply strategic. KRWQ was developed with Frax, which, gives it instant credibility and a really solid foundation.
And it's bringing regulated Korean won liquidity on-chain, which is something the market has wanted for a long time.
It's one of the most sought-after currencies for trading globally.
And what's really compelling to me is how it's already multi-chain. It's not just stuck in one place. It's trading on Base, a major L2. And it immediately became the first KRW stablecoin on OKX.
That OKX listing is so crucial. That's instant institutional visibility. It's access for derivatives traders right from day one.
So how does that connect to the bigger picture?
It shows really modern DeFi architecture. It's using ARO emissions on Aerodrome to build up deep liquidity for the KRWQ USDC pool.
It's fully cross-chain, right? Using layer 0.
Yep, Layer 0's OFT standard and Stargate. That means the token can just move seamlessly between different ecosystems. It solves a huge institutional problem.
Which is what? The compliance.
The compliance combined with global reach. How do you get local regulated fiat to work with a global cross-chain settlement system? KRWQ is basically positioning itself as the answer. That's what drove that billion won in volume.
And people noticed the media coverage was pretty significant.
Bloomingbit in Korea, the Globe and Mail in Canada, and industry groups too.
Like the Asia Stablecoin Alliance and Four Pillars. That kind of validation so early on really solidifies its position.
It does.
So you have this incredible infrastructure.
Yeah.
But who's leading it? Who's steering KRWQ into that institutional world?
That brings us to the next big piece of news, the leadership. The appointment of Dave Shin as Chief Operating Officer.
And this seems like a very strategic hire.
Oh, absolutely. It's designed to bridge that gap between traditional finance and DeFi. His background is, well, it's pretty much a perfect synthesis of those two worlds.
Over 15 years of experience.
Right. And you look at his TradFi resume, it's just a list of giants. TD Bank, Barclays, Morgan Stanley, Standard Chartered. He understands global liquidity at the highest level.
Then he also has the other side. The deep blockchain experience.
Exactly. He's been in leadership at Layer 0, Clayton, Immutable, Tezos, Bitcoin.com. He's seen it from both sides.
That dual expertise seems essential for a regulated stablecoin right now. You need the TradFi rigor, but the Web3 agility.
You do. And it goes even deeper. He's also the author of the Web3 Era, published by Wiley.
So he's not just an operator, he's a thinker. He's literally written the book on this stuff.
Right. His book covers things like digital identity, AI, de-dollarization, these huge macro trends. This isn't just a resume hire. They hired his entire thesis.
So what does that mean for his role as COO?
It means he's not just managing operations. He's overseeing the build-out and the integration into exchanges and institutional workflows.
Okay, let's shift gears. We've talked finance, we've talked leadership. What about the talent pipeline? How do you make sure this growth is sustainable?
Which brings us to Agent Arena.
Agent Arena, IQ AI's first offline AI agent hackathon.
Right, held in Seoul and co-hosted with OpenMind and Chain. This is all about securing that future talent pool.
And the target audience is really telling. It's for university students and recent graduates.
Nurturing that next generation of AI and blockchain developers right there in Korea, which is such a tech hub.
And it's not a weekend thing either. It's a month long. November 8th to December 9th, 2025.
A month gives them real time to build something complex. The teams are tasked with building on-chain AI agents using IQ AI's 80KTS toolkit.
And the incentive is more than just bragging rights.
A lot more. It's sponsored by Frax Finance and KRWQ. There's a prize pool over $7,000. But the real prize
Is the potential investment.
Exactly. The top teams can get investment directly from IQ AI's $10 million AI agent investment fund. It's a real path from a university project to a funded startup.
And this focus on the 80KTS toolkit is key. They released a big tutorial for it this month too, right?
They did, a comprehensive developer tutorial. The 80KTS is what lets you build these agents in TypeScript, which is super familiar to developers.
Can you break down what makes it production ready? I see terms like type-safe composition and multi-agent orchestration. What does that mean for a developer?
So type-safe composition just means your code is more reliable from the start, fewer errors, but multi-agent orchestration, that's the real power.
Okay.
Think of it like a symphony conductor. You can have one agent that's great at reading data, another that makes trade decisions, a third that talks to a DX. Orchestration is the framework that gets them all to work together on one complex goal.
So you can build more than just simple bots. You can build complex economic entities.
Precisely. And the toolkit has built-in memory, streaming responses. It's the full stack you need to turn these AI concepts into actual on-chain economic actors.
Okay, so we've covered the big strategic moves. Let's do a quick fire round on the broader ecosystem growth. First up, Aiden, the AI assistant.
Aiden's adoption is just spreading like wildfire. It's now in over 250 different protocols, Telegram, and Discord groups.
Wow, 250.
Yeah, and we're seeing deep customization.
And what about IQ.wiki?
IQ.wiki is solidifying its place as the crypto encyclopedia. We've seen several innovative projects add their IQ.wiki pages directly onto their own homepages.
So they're trusting it as their official source of truth.
It's organic adoption. It shows they see it as the living documentation for their communities.
So when you connect all these dots,
Yeah.
what's the big picture strategy you see emerging from this report?
It's a brilliant two-pronged strategy. On one side, you have the establishment of institutional credibility. That's KRWQ, the financial bedrock.
Okay.
And on the other side, you have this aggressive bottom-up growth of an on-chain AI agent economy powered by things like 80KTS and Agent Arena.
The financial and the technological.
Exactly. So my final thought for you to chew on is this. How soon until those two narratives-regulated global finance and decentralized AI agents fully merge?
That is the perfect question to end on, the merging of those two worlds. Before you go off and think about that, we've got your action stack ready so you can stay plugged in.
Hear it.
First, make sure you're following all the updates. Join the IQ AI Telegram and X, which was formerly Twitter.
That's the best place for real-time news.
Second, if you're a developer or you have an idea, use IQ AI's agent tokenization platform and the 80KTS toolkit. Start building. The tools are there.
It's ready for you.
Third, subscribe to IQ Buzz on YouTube so you never miss one of these analyses.
Of course.
And finally, feel free to check out the KRWQ official website. You can follow the growth of that regulated stablecoin for yourself.
Lots to do.
There is. Thanks for joining us for this IQ Buzz. We'll catch you on the next one.